In the vast expanse of human history, few philosophical traditions have offered as profound and enduring wisdom as Stoicism. Originating in the bustling marketplaces of ancient Greece and later finding a home in the halls of Roman power, Stoicism has traversed centuries, offering guidance and solace to generations seeking virtue and inner peace amidst life's tumultuous journey. This venerable philosophy, founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, is built upon the pillars of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Virtues that, according to Stoic belief, constitute the foundation of a life well lived. Central to Stoic thought is the concept of living in agreement with nature, both the nature of the world and our own inherent nature. By understanding the logos, or rational principle governing the cosmos, Stoics strive to cultivate an inner fortress of calm and resilience, impervious to the vicissitudes of fortune. It is a philosophy not of resignation, but of dynamic engagement with the world, characterized by an unyielding emphasis on ethical living and the development of personal virtue over external achievements. The wisdom of Stoicism is encapsulated in the teachings of its most eminent philosophers. Epictetus, the former slave-turned-Stoic sage, who taught that our happiness depends not on external goods but on how we choose to respond to them. Seneca, the playwright and statesman, who explored the complexities of human nature and the path to tranquility. And Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, whose meditations provide a timeless reflection on the application of Stoic principles in the governance of self and empire. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the practice of discretion and the wisdom of silence, a recognition that not every thought warrants expression, and that true strength often resides in restraint. This principle of selective silence and thoughtful speech is more than mere etiquette. It is a strategic exercise in self-mastery, allowing for a deeper engagement with our thoughts, emotions, and the world around us. As we delve into the 7 cardinal teachings of Stoicism, we uncover a rich tapestry of guidance aimed at fostering resilience, ethical integrity, and inner peace. These teachings challenge us to confront our fears, to refine our character, and to embrace the serenity that comes from knowing what is within our control and surrendering what is not. In an era marked by rapid change and uncertainty, the Stoic message of endurance, self-reliance, and mindfulness offers a beacon of clarity and stability. This exploration into Stoicism is not merely an academic exercise. It is a journey into the heart of human experience. It invites us to reconsider our perspectives on happiness, virtue, and the essence of a life well lived. Through the lens of Stoicism, we are encouraged to cultivate an inner citadel of calm, to navigate life's storms with grace and wisdom, and to live each day with purpose, dignity, and serenity. Let us, therefore, embark on this journey with open minds and hearts, ready to absorb the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and apply its teachings to the complex tapestry of our modern lives. 1. The Sanctity of Self-Perception. The Stoic injunction against self-derogation. The sanctity of self-perception under Stoicism emphasizes a profound respect for one's own internal narrative and the critical examination of self-dialogue. This Stoic injunction against self-derogation, profoundly articulated by Marcus Aurelius with his advice, "Don't be overheard complaining, not even to yourself," serves as a pillar of Stoic resilience. It underscores the intrinsic value of maintaining a constructive and compassionate self-dialogue, recognizing the profound impact our internal narratives have on our overall well-being and capacity for personal growth. This principle is not merely an admonition against negative self-talk. It is a call to foster an environment within oneself that is conducive to growth, resilience, and the flourishing of virtue. By actively refraining from self-criticism that undermines our self-esteem, we nurture a stronger, more resilient self. This Stoic wisdom teaches us to replace self-derogatory thoughts with affirmations of our potential and capabilities, encouraging a perspective that looks towards growth and improvement rather than dwelling on perceived shortcomings. In practice, this Stoic teaching invites us to engage in a mindful examination of our thoughts, to gently steer our internal dialogue towards constructive and empowering narratives. It's about reconnaissing our inherent worth and capabilities and affirming our capacity to overcome challenges, learn, and grow. This shift towards a positive self-perception aligns with the Stoic pursuit of living in harmony with virtue, fostering a profound inner strength that supports us in navigating life's trials with dignity and grace. 2. The virtue of humble self-improvement, discretion in personal development. The virtue of humble self-improvement, as espoused by Stoicism, places a strong emphasis on the pursuit of personal growth with a spirit of humility and discretion. This aspect of Stoic teaching, particularly highlighted by the wisdom of Epictetus, urges us to undertake the journey of self-betterment not as a means to garner external validation or accolades, but as a path toward inner fulfillment and virtue. Epictetus's counsel against broadcasting our endeavors in self-improvement serves as a timeless reminder that true growth occurs in the quietude of personal reflection and action, not in the clamor for recognition. This Stoic principle advocates for a silent dedication to bettering oneself, suggesting that the most profound transformations are often those that go unnoticed by others until they manifest in changes in character and behavior. It encourages an introspective approach to self-improvement, where the focus is on cultivating virtues and skills for the sake of one's own ethical and spiritual development, rather than for public display or social currency. By embracing the virtue of humble self-improvement, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living a life of purpose and integrity. This involves setting personal milestones not as benchmarks for societal approval, but as steps toward becoming a more grounded, wise, and compassionate individual. In doing so, we not only honor the Stoic tradition of valuing discretion in personal development, but also contribute to a more authentic and meaningful existence, marked by continuous learning and self-discovery. 3. Moderation. The golden mean Musonius Rufus on the discipline of desire. Moderation, or the golden mean, is a central tenet of Stoicism, eloquently addressed by Musonius Rufus, who regarded the discipline of desire as fundamental to living a virtuous life. This principle advocates for a balanced approach to life's pleasures and challenges, urging individuals to navigate the complexities of their desires with wisdom and self-control. Rufus's teachings emphasize that true success and happiness are found not in the extremes of indulgence or asceticism, but in the measured and mindful pursuit of goals and pleasures. In the Stoic view, moderation extends beyond mere dietary habits or consumption. It is a holistic philosophy that applies to all aspects of life, including emotions, ambitions, and responses to external events. The discipline of desire requires a conscious effort to evaluate our needs versus wants, urging us to prioritize what truly contributes to our well-being and growth. By practicing moderation, we cultivate a state of equilibrium, where our actions and reactions are governed, not by fleeting impulses, but by reasoned judgment. Musonius Rufus's teachings on moderation challenge us to reflect on the essence of fulfillment. They prompt us to question whether we are slaves to our desires or if we command them with the strength of our character. Embracing the golden mean enables us to live with intention, ensuring that our decisions align with our values and aspirations, thereby leading to a life marked by harmony, satisfaction, and tranquility. 4. The wisdom of silence. Zeno's counsel on speech and listening. The wisdom of silence, as articulated by Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, offers profound insight into the art of communication and the value of listening. Through his emblematic counsel, "You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so listen more than you speak," Zeno underscores the importance of prioritizing listening over speaking. This Stoic maxim reflects a deep understanding of human interaction, emphasizing that true wisdom and understanding are often born from silence and observation, rather than from an abundance of words. Zeno's advice is not merely a call to silence, but an invitation to cultivate a more mindful and deliberate approach to communication. It challenges us to consider the weight and impact of our words before we release them into the world. By adopting a posture of active listening, we open ourselves to learning from the perspectives and experiences of others, enriching our understanding and fostering deeper connections. This Stoic principle also serves as a reminder of the power of restraint. In a world where the impulse to speak and be heard is often valorized, choosing silence can be a form of wisdom and strength. It allows us to absorb and reflect upon the information we receive, leading to more thoughtful and meaningful responses. Thus, the wisdom of silence is not about withholding expression, but about enhancing the quality of our interactions and ensuring that when we do speak, our words are imbued with purpose and insight. 5. Living in the present. Epictetus on the futility of future worries. Living in the present, as emphasized by Epictetus, delves into the Stoic perspective on the transient nature of future worries and the empowerment found in embracing the present moment. Epictetus, with his profound understanding of human nature and the workings of the mind, teaches that the preoccupation with future events, a realm beyond our immediate control, serves only to dilute our vitality and peace. He famously remarked, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will." This statement encapsulates the Stoic wisdom of focusing our energies and attention on the present, where our capacity for action and influence truly lies. This Stoic lesson on living in the present encourages us to disengage from the futile cycle of future anxieties and past regrets, advocating for a centered existence where the present moment is fully experienced and valued. It reminds us that while we may not have control over every circumstance that life presents, we possess the autonomy to choose our responses to them. By concentrating on the here and now, we grant ourselves the opportunity to enact positive change, cultivate gratitude for our current blessings, and engage more deeply with our surroundings. Epictetus's teachings urge us to find serenity and acceptance and action within the present, highlighting that true contentment and resilience are achieved not by resisting life's uncertainties, but by embracing them with an open heart and a clear mind. This approach fosters a life of purpose where each moment is lived with intention and awareness, free from the shackles of needless worry about the future. 6. The expression of gratitude. The antidote to ingratitude. The expression of gratitude, as advocated by Stoic philosophy, is heralded as a potent antidote to ingratitude and a foundational element for cultivating a fulfilling life. This Stoic precept underscores the transformative power of acknowledging and appreciating the myriad of blessings, both large and small, that life affords us. Epictetus, a sage of Stoicism, emphasized the importance of focusing on what we have, rather than lamenting over what we lack. His teachings encourage us to cultivate a mindset where gratitude is not merely an occasional act, but a persistent state of being. This emphasis on gratitude is rooted in the Stoic understanding that our perceptions and attitudes shape our experiences of the world. By choosing to recognize and express gratitude for the people, opportunities, and moments that enrich our lives, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from discontent to satisfaction. This shift not only enhances our own well-being, but also strengthens our relationships, as gratitude fosters a sense of connectedness and goodwill among individuals. Moreover, the practice of gratitude aligns with the Stoic pursuit of virtue and contentment. It encourages us to appreciate the present and find joy in the simplicity of existence, reminding us that happiness is not contingent upon external circumstances but upon our internal disposition. In cultivating gratitude, we embody the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with ourselves and the world, making gratitude not just an antidote to ingratitude, but a pathway to peace and resilience. 7. The refrain from complaint. Marcus Aurelius on the constructiveness of positivity. The refrain from complaint, as illuminated by Marcus Aurelius, delves into the constructive essence of maintaining a positive outlook, standing as a stark counterpoint to the destructiveness of habitual complaining. Aurelius, in his Meditations, contemplates the minimal requirements for a contented life, asserting that happiness springs from an internal well of perspective and attitude, rather than external circumstances. This Stoic wisdom underscores the futility and counterproductive nature of complaints, which often stem from a focus on external inconveniences and misfortunes, neglecting the vast control we hold over our internal states and reactions. By advising against complaint, Marcus Aurelius champions the virtue of positivity, which he perceives not as a mere absence of negativity but as a proactive engagement with the challenges of life. This approach involves recognizing difficulties while choosing to respond with constructive actions and thoughts, thereby transforming potential grievances into opportunities for growth and learning. The act of refraining from complaints is thus presented not as passive resignation, but as an active, deliberate choice to cultivate a resilient and optimistic mindset. Aurelius's teachings invite us to reassess our habitual reactions to life's adversities, encouraging us to adopt a stance of empowerment over victimhood. In doing so, we not only enhance our personal well-being, but also contribute to a more positive and supportive environment for those around us. Embracing this Stoic principle helps forge a life characterized by gratitude, resilience, and a profound sense of inner peace, firmly rooted in the belief that our happiness is largely dictated by our perceptions and attitudes. The teachings of Stoicism, traversing from the sanctity of self-perception to the powerful act of refraining from complaint, chart a course toward a life of wisdom, resilience, and inner tranquility. This philosophical journey beckons us to confront our deepest fears, to sculpt our characters with the chisel of virtue, and to embrace the serenity born of understanding what lies within our control. In a world punctuated by change and uncertainty, the Stoic message, a clarion call to endurance, self-reliance, and mindfulness, shines as a beacon of stability and clarity. As we delve into Stoicism, we do not merely engage with a historical or academic exercise. Rather, we embark on a profound exploration of the human condition. Stoicism invites us to recalibrate our relationship with happiness, virtue, and the essence of a life well lived. It encourages us to build an inner citadel, fortified against the tumults of external fortune, where peace and purpose flourish in concert. In adopting the Stoic principles of selective silence, moderation, gratitude, and positivity, we not only navigate life's storms with grace, but also illuminate paths for others in their quests for meaning and fulfillment. Thus, Stoicism remains not only a testament to the enduring quest for knowledge and self-mastery, but also a timeless guide for cultivating a life of profound depth and dignity. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, consider subscribing to stay updated on future content. Your support is greatly appreciated. Subscribe now to join our community of like-minded individuals. Thank you for being a part of our journey.